his latest invention will win this year's school science fair.
I can't possibly lose with this. If given enough data and using chaos theory algorithms, this little baby can, wait for it, predict the future.
Yeah, sure. You are so funny, Doowee.
I knew you were going to say that. My invention predicted it. Listen.
In 30 seconds, Sally will say, ha 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 ha. Yeah, sure, you are so funny, Doowee.
That's some sort of trick.
No, this machine really can predict the future. Even the school paper thinks so.
Yeah, and that's why they put it on the back page. No one believes what they read in this old rag anyway. I've got my own prediction of the future. We're going to be late for school if you don't leave that machine alone now. Open this morning. Someone's been in here.
And they've stolen my invention. Call the police. Call the detectives. Call the FBI.
Doowee, we are detectives. Just stay calm and look for clues. We could solve this case ourselves.
Except the thief has been very thorough and there are no clues.
Okay, then let's draw up a list of suspects. Who would have a motive to steal your future prediction machine?
Of course, my rival's in the school science fair.
Why would I steal your invention, Doowee, when my particle analyzer will easily win the science fair? It can identify traces of substances as small as 1 part per billion.
So what? That has no useful everyday application.
Oh, yes? It tells me that you ate garlic prawns 6 nights ago.
I could have told you that without the analyzer.
And it tells me that you use cheap nail polish that comes as free samples in teen magazines.
Wrong.
The nail polish is on your toes.
Look, we came here to talk about my invention. My stolen invention.
Do you know if any of the other science fair candidates might have stolen it?
Stolen it? They wouldn't bother for a piece of junk like that. We read about your so-called invention in the school newspaper and all had a good laugh. We didn't steal it because it can't work. No one can predict the future.
Oh yeah? Well, I can predict your analyzer is about to blow a fuse.
That was a bit childish.
Oh, he can easily fix it. And besides, he shouldn't have made fun of my invention. One thing that puzzles me is how the thief knew where the future predictor was. The article doesn't mention that I was keeping it at the SBI office.
Maybe the journalist can provide a clue.
Hey, Jason, we've got a few questions about your article.
Oh, can it wait? I'm covering the inter-school football championship for the first time, and I'm rushing to finish my story in time for the next issue.
This is urgent too.
Did you get any queries about my invention? In particular, did anyone ask where it was?
Yeah, someone did phone up about that. I thought it was a general inquiry, so I gave the caller the SBI's phone number and address.
This caller, was it a boy or a girl?
Hey, leave my reporter alone so he can finish his story. The football championship is front page news, not back page filler like the science fair. And Stephanie, where's your weather report? And try and get it right this time. I'm sick of you predicting snow in the middle of spring.
We still don't have any clues as to who stole the machine or why.
It's a pity your future predictor didn't predict its own theft.
Maybe it did. I put the machine through several tests before it was stolen, but I didn't read all the printouts. Maybe there are some clues in there. You look at those. They are the predictions my invention made in the days before it was stolen.
These aren't exactly brilliant, Doowee. Hollywood celebrity will adopt third world child. Doowee won't be picked for football championships team.
What about this? Mr. Big will return. Remember Mr. Big, our greatest rival?
Some Mr. Big. He was so crooked we ended up putting him out of business. There is no way we'll see that con artist again. Your future predictor was wrong.
That could be.
The thief returning to the scene of the crime.
It looks like our mysterious visitor dropped this. El Grande the Magnificent, astrologer and fortune teller. Just the sort of person who would need a machine that could predict the future. Tarot cards and
peasant, astrologer and fortune teller. But you can call me Mr. Big.
Give me back my invention.
I didn't take it.
I don't believe you. It's just what a fortune teller like you would need.
I don't need a machine to be a fortune teller because fortune telling isn't real. It's all smoke and mirrors. See? Like that.
See, you're a fake astrologer, just like you were a fake detective.
Not at all. I am providing a real service. I simply tell people what they want to hear.
If you were so innocent, what were you doing sneaking around the SBI offices?
I was coming to hire you, but when I overheard you saying those unkind things about me, I realized it was a waste of time and ran off.
What did you want to hire us for?
I am the victim of a robbery too. Someone stole my crystal ball.
A stolen crystal ball and a stolen future predicting machine. It sounds like the same thief.
Don't listen to him. He's faked robberies before and he's probably just trying to throw us off his trail.
But if he's not, this is another crime scene. Maybe the thief was less careful here and left a clue. Give Mr. Big a second chance.
His last chance.
Yes! A tiny black smudge! But it's too small to analyze.
Unless you have a particle analyzer.
Thanks for coming, Albert, and I'm sorry about what I did before.
Well, I'm only here because I believe everybody deserves a second chance. And this is my second chance to show you that my particle analyzer is clearly superior to your machine for predicting the future. Apparently that black smudge is a type of ink used in printing newspapers. One of my regular customers works for the school newspaper. Stephanie, the weather reporter. She stopped coming the day before the crystal ball disappeared.
Yes, I remember her. The editor was yelling at her about her bad weather forecasts.
She must have stolen the crystal ball to predict the weather, and when she discovered it didn't work, she stole my invention.
Anything else you want me to analyze? Ooh, someone's been eating cheese and pickles here. My crystal ball and Stephanie's locker.
I didn't steal that piece of junk. I stopped going to see you because your predictions about the weather were always wrong.
So is that why you stole my future predictor?
Well, I wish she did. At least then her weather forecasts might be accurate. You predicted hail today. Why can't you be like Jason? These articles about the football championship are always accurate.
Whoever stole my invention went to great lengths to frame Stephanie and divert the suspicion from himself.
And that person is none other than you. Once a crook, always a crook.
People can change, Sally, but I have no chance of proving that any more than you can prove that I am guilty.
Hey, we won 3-0, just like the school paper predicted. Yeah, this sports reporter got every game right. He's such an ace.
Jason!
Huh? Walk away and forget all about this little incident, or my hand might suddenly get very sweaty and this thing might just slip. I've always dreamed of being a sports reporter, but I've always had to write about stuff like the science competition. So when I got assigned to the sports desk a couple of days ago, it was great. But the editor made it clear, if I got my forecast wrong, I was out of there. That's when I heard about El Grande from Stephanie.
You thought the crystal ball could pick the winning teams, but you couldn't make it work.
So when you found out about Dewey's machine, you stole it and used it to predict the winning teams.
But it put me on top as a sports reporter.
I could do a flying Claret leap and grab Jason if you distract him.
I can't risk it. It's my only prototype.
I can see a great future for you in a journalism, Jason. A future that doesn't involve the gimmicks like crystal balls and future predictors, but one that involves your natural talent and hard work.
Really?
See, I am El Grande the Magnificent. Would I lie to you? See, I told you I provide a service by telling people what they want to hear.
Do you think Jason really will become a good journalist?
Why not? People change, and everybody deserves a second chance.
Especially you. Albert wins the science fair with his amazing particle analyzer. Bad luck about your invention, Dewey.
But it predicted that it would win.
That only goes to show it's not a real predictor of the future after all. It's just a